Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my gosh, what's this paper I had here? Oh no. Oh my gosh, it's I squared equals -1. I don't know what that means. Huh. I guess we'll get back to that. Alright, so this is one of the tougher parts of the quiz, if you will. Alright, there are 6 equations here. Alright, you are only going to solve 3 of them. If you solve more than 3, you will not receive any credit for this work. You want one that has 2 reals, one that has 1 real, one that has 0 real. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. I'm going to go through all of these and make sure they're equal to 0. So for this one, x squared plus 5x minus 3 equals 0. Okay, we're cool here. We're cool here. Here, if I subtract the x squared over, if I subtract the 5x over, and if I add the 1 over, I get that. Okay. We're okay here. One thing I'll tell you guys about 14 and 17, we always want our leading coefficient to be positive. Quick fix, just flip all the signs. Because what you're really doing here is you're dividing everything by -1. So same thing down here. Okay. Now, can you guys see here, I mean, let's be honest here. Like, this is a quiz. You have to go fast. This right here has a binomial squared equals 8x minus 5. You're going to have to FOIL this out, then move everything over. So it looks like this, 2x plus 1 equals 8x minus 8. Then I have to subtract stuff over, minus 6x plus 9. So here's my thing. Honestly, like, let's not worry about this one for right now. You're going through all of these, and you're doing b squared minus 4ac. Okay? So I'm going to put down d equals, that stands for the discriminant. Okay. Now, check out how I do this in my calculator. B squared, for number 13, b squared is 5 squared. Please put it in parentheses. Minus 4 times a, your a is 1, and your c is -3. Okay. So for the first one, my discriminant is 37. Alright, on to my next one right here. I'm just going through all of these real quick. Second enter pulls back the last thing I had. My b in this one is -4. Okay, minus 4, my a is 4. My c is 1. So that's 0. Okay. This one I just don't like because it looks like it has a fraction in it, but let's go ahead and find it anyway. Second enter. My b is positive 1. Minus 4a. My a is 1/3. And my c is 3. That's -3. It's supposed to be d equals. Here I've got d equals. I've got, again, pulling this back up. My b in this one is -3. Can you guys just see that all I'm doing is just doing b squared minus 4ac over and over and over again? E equals 1. Down here, okay. Let's see here. B squared. Oops. Just pull up that up again. -2 is my b. Minus 4a is 1. C is 5. So that's -16. And then lastly, this down here, if I do that, -6 plus minus 4a, 1, and c is 9. So discriminant is 0. Alright, here's the deal, guys. You need one that equals a positive number. Sorry. You need one that equals a negative number, and you need one that equals a 0. Well, pick the easy ones. Honestly, I wouldn't even bother looking at this one because it has a fraction in it. Forget that. Like, I want my life to be easy. Honestly, I wouldn't even bother looking at that one. Like, I would never even done that on a quiz. That just seems dumb to me. Same thing here. That seems like dumb to me because whatever. So I got these 4 to pick from. These are both positives. This one equals 1, that one equals 37. Honestly, I think this one looks better because it has a 1 in it, so I'm going to go with this one. This one equals 0, jackpot. This one equals negative, jackpot. See how easy that was? It took me, what, 3 minutes. You can see it down here in the little timer. Okay, yada yada. Now, back up here, when I do my quadratic formula, here's the nice part. X equals -b. Negative of -4 is +4. Plus or minus. Hey guys, you already did the hard part. because b squared minus 4ac is what you threw in your calculator, oh my gosh, you found 0. Divided by 2 times a, which is 2 times 4. What's the square root of 0? It goes away, so now I have 4 over 8, 1/2. The hard part's done, okay? So I mean, when it says explain why you chose the examples you did, my discriminant equals 0, therefore, only one real solution. Okay? That's it. Done. Now, for 16, same idea. X equals negative of negative 3. I'm just using this formula. Which formula? Right there. Negative of negative 3 is positive 3 plus or minus square root. Don't do extra work because I already did it. It's 1. Divided by 2 times a, which is 2. The square root of 1, we get lucky with this one, is 1. So 3 plus or minus 1 over 4. Okay, there's 2 answers here. One of them is 3 plus 1 over 4. The other one is 3 minus 1 over 4. This one gives me 4 over 4, which is 1. This one gives me 2 over 4, which is 1/2. Okay? Why did I pick this one? Well, my discriminant was 1. Therefore, 2 real solutions. Okay? Nice. But can you see how, like, by doing the b squared minus 4ac first makes your life so much easier? Down here for 17, x equals negative of negative 2 is positive 2, plus or minus square root. Now it's negative 16, divided by 2 times 1 is 2. Please be careful here. I will tell you guys that the one that has negative, you have to pull an I out. We get kind of lucky here because what's the square root of 16? Well, it's 4i over 2. Okay, the I comes out because it's negative underneath there. All 3 of them are divisible by 2, so I can divide this, this, and this by 2. I get 1 plus or minus 2i. Where did the 1 go on the bottom? Well, anything divided by 1, you don't really have to write. So what I do is, okay, negative, therefore, 0 real solutions. By telling me if I have 0, 2, or 1 real solutions, that's your explanation. Okay, by pointing at your discriminant. Make sure you write this down. This is important. I want to know that you guys know how to find the discriminant. Okay? Alright. So, again, don't do the crazy ones. Like if you see a fraction, get rid of it. If you see like a binomial squared, get rid of it. You get the idea. Alright. Find all the values of b for which the equation has one real solution. This one looks super crazy hard, but think about what you guys just did. You did b squared minus 4ac. What did your discriminant have to equal in order to get one real solution? Well, if you're confused, look back up here. Which one had one real solution? 0, 2, 1. What did my discriminant equal? 0. Oh, so down here, b squared minus 4ac has to equal 0. Alright? Well, here's my a, here's my b, here's my c. B is b. I'm trying to find that. The a is 3. The c is 5. 4 times 3 times 5, oh boy. 12 times 5 is 60. So b squared minus 60 equals 0. Add the 60 over. Square root left, square root right. Okay. So if I get that, I'm going to get, let's see here, b equals plus or minus, well, for 60, the number that can go into it, I believe it's, let me just check this real quick because I got a minute. Alright, 60 divided by 4, 15, cool. So it'd be 4 and 15, root 4 times root 15, which is 2 root 15. Okay, and it says find all the values of b, so you make sure you have the plus and the minus. If that b was positive 2 root 15 or negative 2 root 15, this would have one real solution. Okay? So, again, it has to equal 0. B squared minus 4ac has to equal 0 there. If you're wondering if I was going to try and trick you on the quiz, if I could do 2 real solutions or no real solutions, honestly, I can't because there's an infinite amount of answers you could possibly put in there. So, like, this is pretty much the only question I can ask you. All right? So, is that a lot of work? Absolutely. All right, make sure you guys are comfortable with b squared minus 4ac, all right, because this is really important. All right. right? And if it equals 0, that's one real solution. If b squared minus 4ac is positive, meaning greater than 0, that's 2 real. And if b squared minus 4ac is less than 0, that means there are 0 real solutions if it's negative. Alright, so that is important. Make sure that you guys know that. I don't know if there's anything else that you guys could possibly want to make sure you know for this quiz. I'm not totally sure. Let me just try and think for a minute here, guys. What else could you know for this quiz that's really important? Yeah. No. Not really sure on that one. If it comes to me, I'll think about it. I'll let you guys know in class. But, hey, you guys are really doing a nice job. I really appreciate all the work you do in class. Keep up the good work. And as always, good luck. We're all counting on you.